Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a Telika by the toe. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a book scavenger hunt, as you could tell by the title. So I've been watching Ellen do these for like the last year and I wanted to give it a go myself. These are all her questions, so I will leave her profile linked down below. Be sure to check her out. So pretty much I follow 10 questions and each question leads to another book. And on the very last question, we need to pick a book that we have not read before because that is the book we will be reading. I will also be reading it in this video, so it's going to be like pick the scavenger hunt plus a reading vlog. I promise it will all make sense as we keep going. So question number 1 is choose a book with a cover you love and then choose a book with a similar cover. Now, I don't get a huge influx of books coming in all the time, so I'm going to try and pick books that I didn't pick last time. I'm pretty sure on this one I actually chose Lightlark and Fallen Academy the first time round, but we're going to change that up a bit. So I have got The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith, and this is like a flower type cover. So I have matched it to these like little white, I don't know if they're daisies or something, but from Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. I'm basing these two based off the flowers, okay? Based off the flowers. So I'm going to put this one back. My shelves, by the way, are like so all over the place because I had to rearrange them. Like I had to mix them up to blindly pick books, and I just have not fixed it. So nothing makes sense. Question number 2 is turn to page 50 and find a book that has one of the words on that page in the title or in the cover. I remember I'd done this with Lightlark and I actually got stuck. I actually got stuck. So page 50. I doubt there would be a spoiler this early on, but I guess you will never know. But I'll probably forget by then as well. There's a name called Poppy, and I think I could do the Poppy War, except that's on Kindle and I don't have it. Okay. Eggs. It says actually on the cover, I feel like, do I have something with eggs on the cover? So one of the words in the title or on the cover. I wonder if I have eggs on the cover of something. I feel like I've seen eggs on something, but I'm not too sure. There's coffee, a dog, horses, a shirt and jeans. I could just do like an animated cartoon cover. A dog. Do I have a dog? I don't know if I have a dog. I do have a dog. Actually, I'm going to do a dog. Okay. I love this. We have got The Christmas Tree Farm by Laurie Gilmore with a little doggy. So that's going to be our pick. List some of the tropes in that book and then find a book with similar tropes. So, Christmas. Grumpy Sunshine, Happy Ever After. I do have another Christmas book here somewhere. Grumpy Sunshine, Happy Ever After. We're going to be doing The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. Okay, so number 4 is now find a book with opposite tropes from your current book. Okay, opposite. So this is Grumpy Sunshine. What's opposite? Like, would you go happy or would you go angry? I guess happy, wouldn't you? Christmas. What's the opposite of Christmas? I guess Christmas for us is in summer, so it's hot. So I'm just going to do the opposite season and do cold winter. And it's a Happy Ever After. I don't know if I have a sad book, to be honest. Like a bad ending book. I'm just going to base it off winter, happy, maybe sad, like grumpy. I guess, well, I don't know if sad would be a thing. Okay, so I can't remember if this is based in like a cold season or not. I honestly cannot remember. But it's not a Happy Ever After. It is sad at the end. And they start off happy. They do start off happy. So it's the opposite way to the other book. So we're just going to do If He Had Been With Me. Yeah, this is what I'm setting on. Okay, so we are halfway through the questions. Now we have number 5 is reverse the page number of this book and then find a book with a similar number of pages. I forgot how many chapters were in this book. It's like 89 chapters. Oh my god. 391, which isn't a lot of pages. 391, that's literally like 193. That's like a novella. Oh my god. Okay, I only really have one novella that like physically, and that is Powerful, but I don't even know how big this is. But it's going to be the closest that like we have. It's 245, but this is honestly the smallest book that I have. Find a book with a similar colour scheme to this book. I'm afraid I don't have many white books. This is awkward. Okay, this I think is the closest we're going to get. It's mainly green. It's got like a white flower and stuff though. It's as close as we're going to get. So this is book 3 in the Eve Love series. Eve Love had a price, and this series, like, I honestly don't even know if I'm going to read it. I just can't. I've had it for like 2-3 years. I haven't picked them up. I've lost interest now. So I'm not even sure. I really need a second bookcase, I reckon. I just need to convince my partner that I need a second bookcase, but he's told me I gotta read all my TBR first. It just keeps growing. That's why I need a second one. Number 7, find a book that was published in the same year. I actually don't know when this was published. I know this is, I'm pretty sure this is one of her first books that actually came out, I believe. Like one of her first series. So 2020. 2020. Okay, let's just, I'm guessing Colleen Hoover, like surely. Sure, or was it before that? 2016. Wow. Wow. What about her newer one? 22. Oh my god. Come on, it's gotta be the second one. Has to be the second one. 22. Oh my god. Okay guys, help me out. After was, I'm pretty sure the After series was earlier, but the later book might be maybe 2020, 2014. Yeah, it's so far away. It's so far away. That's 15. Oh my god. This actually came out 2014 and it's only really trending the last couple of years. Whoops. Okay. I'll be back when I find something. Okay. I have been through, like, I swear, all the books. Like, not all, but like a good portion of what I've read. And I either have 2019s or 2021s. I have not been able to find another 2020 that I'm like. So we do have Magnolia Parks. These two are in 2021. So we're going to pick one of these. We have Magnolia Parks and we have Hooked. The thing is, I have read Hooked. I haven't read Magnolia. And if I need to open this and read something, I don't want to spoil it. So we're going to put her back in her beloved nice little spot. I love, oh, like look at that. I love her special edition, and she's doing one for every single book. And look at Peter and, Peter. Look at Hook and Windy. And I know it's photo like copied, but you have a sign there. I don't know if there's a picture at the back though. No picture at the back. That's sad. It's only at the front. But nevertheless, I really love this. The second scarred version comes out actually soon. Okay, so now that we're out of that debacle, so we're gonna go to the first page and count the number of letters in the first word, and then find a book with a similar number of pages to the number of letters in that word. So for example, if there's 7 letters, then we're gonna find a 700-page book. So the first word, once. 400 pages. Wow. I can't reach up there. I've got some books up there as well. I really should just bring them down. I got the Twisted series up there and Binding 13. Okay, they're all too big. But that's the problem. That's the thing. I don't have any room for them. So I'm just going to do Wildfire, which has 386. It's the closest that I can find out of the books that I've read. Because you know, I don't want to spoil anything. So the next one is find a book with the same number of letters as pages in the title. So what I say, this one is 386. So 3. I need 3 words. 3 letters, I mean. I feel like I always get a shitty book with this question. 3 letters? Just 3 letters in the title? Or can I just have a 3-letter word in the title? Because, guys, this is I'm kind of cheating here. I'm going to do the dive because it starts with 3 letters. I literally do not have any book that is solely just 3 letters. Like, that question is... Girl, like, what do you want from me? Imagine if it landed on 1. Like, no. Anyway. Okay, so we are up to the last question, and it is find a book that's title or author's name starts with the last letter of the previous book. So E. So we need a book that either starts with E or the author starts with E. Okay. Okay, so I have popped it down because this is my TBR shelf. So we need to find a book with a letter E that starts with the letter E or the author. I feel like this should be pretty easy. Like, we can use Our Kennedy the Deal, but I've actually got that in my August TBR, so I can't. Oh, we could do Elsie Silver. I actually haven't read an Elsie Silver book yet. Okay. That is a really, really good choice. Okay, we have Elizabeth of East Hampton as well. We have the Fiancé Dilemma. So I have found 3 contenders. I actually had more. I've got Emily Henry and I could also do Emily McIntyre, but I'm not in the mood to read them, honestly. And these 3 authors, I actually haven't read books from them before. So we have Elsie Silver, Wild Love. This is in the Rose Hill series. So everybody raves about this. Everybody raves about her. I did hear mixed reviews on, I think it was the 3rd book, like the most recent book that came out. I have heard mixed reviews about that, but other than that, people absolutely die for her series. They absolutely love them. So I think they're all maybe single dads. Not too sure. I know that she does have, I don't know if it's this series that is single dads or if it's the other one that she does. But yeah, they're country romances. I don't know if they're cowboys or not. I have heard things about cowboys. I'm not 100% sure. And what's this one? This one just says she's been driving him wild for years. The kind of wild that comes with wanting your best friend's little sister and knowing you can't have her. Oh, it's a billionaire. A billionaire who escapes to a small town called Rose Hill. Wow. That sounds messy. I just read the rest of that and that sounds really messy. I did not know that was in there. I did not know that was in there. Okay. Wow. The next one we have is Elizabeth of East Hampton. I haven't really seen this one around much, which kind of intrigues me more because it's not so populated and, you know, you see everybody's reviews and what they think about it. You kind of go in a bit more blind. So this one, she has lived at the Hamptons her whole life, and then I'm pretty sure he goes there or something. But they say it's like a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice. I can't fucking say it. So we got Will Darcy and Lizzie Bennet. Like, the names, I'm pretty sure the family's trying to set them up. They live in the Hamptons. They don't like each other. So I don't know. Like, I want to try it. I do want to try it. Give it a go. We'll see. And then we have the Fiancé Dilemma. This is by Elena Armas. So this one is fake dating, I'm pretty sure. and as you can tell, oh, hold up. So she's actually had 4 failed engagements. Wow. And her father pretty much wants her to marry someone. That's crazy. 4 failed engagements. And then Matthew Flanagan has been fired from his job. So he's like, you know what? I'll go along with it. I'll be your 5th fiance. Wow. To be honest, reading these, Elsie Silver is kind of ticking my box a little bit more. I kind of want to give also these 2 a chance because otherwise I wouldn't read them. I don't know. But Elsie Silver is really hitting it. Maybe we'll do Elsie Silver. Do we do Elsie Silver? Oh my god. I cannot decide. I so wish I could see you guys comment right now and telling me which one. It's between these 2. Elizabeth can go back. We don't want her. It's between these 2. Any, mini, money, mo. Catch a ticker by the toe. If you don't, let it go. Any, mini, money, mo. Elsie! Oh my god, it's Elsie Silver. It's like the universe just knew that this was ticking my boxes and it's the one that I was gravitating towards more and it just needed that push. So Elsie Silver it is. Guys, I'm really loving this. I'm actually really loving it. I normally don't care about, you know, fostered kids, adopted kids. I shouldn't say don't care, but I normally don't really feel a connection to them. But Cora, who is the fostered kid in this one, I really love her. I really love her. I feel like she's a 12-year-old and I feel like when you're 12 you are going through a lot, and she's obviously got some family issues going on. Her mum is in like a mental health institution for rehab because she's depressed, because her partner died and they were high school lovers. So she has moved in with Ford. Ford has taken her on and I'm really loving Cora. I love her sarcasm and her ability to feel like she tries and stays in her lane, and it's like she tries to not weigh down on people but yet at the same time still trying to find herself. And I also feel like Rosie is the perfect person for her to look up to because she knows what it's like to be the one kind of on the outside trying to fit in, trying to make her family happy, you know, putting everybody else first. So I feel like Rosie is definitely the perfect influence for Cora, and the 2 together, I adore them. And then we have Ford, who is absolutely trying his best, and this is where I normally don't care so much about the dynamic between the relationships. Like, it's not really my strong suit, but Elsie Silver is doing something to me. I don't know what. I don't think I've ever cared this much before about relationships working out in this instance. Like Cora, I'm happy because she's going to go back to her mum when her mum's better. But I really, really, really hope the relationship works out with Cora and Ford before she goes back, and, you know, maybe she could stay there forever. Like, I don't want her to go away. So I'm really admiring the way Elsie Silver writes her books because it has somehow sucked me in. I don't think I've been this invested in a romance book before so quickly in such a long time, so I am honestly thoroughly surprised. At the moment we're 112 pages in, so we're on chapter 12. I'm hoping I can kind of smash this out in the next couple of days. Except tomorrow I've got quite a big day tomorrow. and then Friday I'm working, so it's gonna be a bit of stretch. It might actually be the end of the week. But yeah, I'm hoping I can kind of smash out a bit of this and see where it goes. But I do have a couple of things. I took a screenshot of a couple of things that I absolutely liked. But the first thing actually I want to talk about is Rosie's current boyfriend, Ryan. He is still in the city, and I don't like him. I do not like him. He pretty much has called Rosie being like, when are you coming back? And she's like, essentially, I'm not. And he's like, what? Like, you can't do that. Like, what does that mean for us? Can I come down there and talk about it in person? And she's like, you know what? Sure. We'll talk about it in person, because like we've been dating for 2 years. He's literally like, okay, no worries. I'm just checking my work calendar. Are you free the second weekend into next month? And she's just like, it's literally a month away. Like, why are you acting like you're worried about your relationship, but yet it isn't that important for you to just come down like that weekend or in 2 weeks or something to talk about it and try save your relationship? Instead, you're like trying to schedule it in like an appointment, and you're going to be there in next month. Like, boy, just stay home. Just stay home. Just I was like, nah, this kid. Anyway, so this is another thing that I absolutely loved. So there is a lake, and pretty much it's like the house is like they've got like a deck type thing that goes down to the lake, and all the houses are really close by too, like you can see them all. So pretty much Ford is like trying to get to know Cora and build this relationship with her. And on this particular night, Ford was actually swimming because he was distracted from Rosie and work, and he had so much going on with like the recording studio. So he goes for like midnight swims, like nightly swims. And Rosie was actually down there, and she's like, are you stalking me? So they start talking, and he's pretty much like, what else does Cora like? And they start talking about the colour, because Cora loves the colour black. And then Rosie's like, the colour black. And he's like, black isn't a colour, it's a shade. And that's rich coming from a girl who's been wearing pink almost exclusively since I first met her at 9 years old. And then Rosie turns around and she's like, you're such a nerd, and I don't only wear pink. Currently my bra and panties are bright red. And she was literally joking to see what his reaction was. And then she's just like, calm your tits, Junior. It was a joke. What the heck? And literally her brother Wes, he walks down, well, I shouldn't say in because they're outside, but he walks down and sees them like really close together with tension, and he's like, what are you guys doing? Oh my god. I feel like it's literally just building up, and it's a really good pace of what it's building up to be. Before, like, Cora's like, can we have s'mores? But he doesn't have the ingredients, so he calls Rosie to see if she's got the ingredients at the bunkhouse. And she's like, of course I have the ingredients for s'mores. And he's like, you're a hot mess, Rosalie. And then she replies back, all I heard was that you think I'm hot. I love it. I love the sarcasm. I love the banter. I just love the whole thing. I love the smart ass answers. It's so good. And this is what they were like to each other growing up as kids. And the fact that when they see each other 10 years later, nothing's changed. Like, absolutely nothing's changed. And I love that. Okay, so don't mind the background because my daughter spilled a drink on our couch today, so I can't go into our normal spot. But I genuinely have no idea when the last update was that I'd done. I fear that it has been a couple of weeks and I haven't finished this book. Now, normally when I hit this point, I start losing interest, getting bored. So I've been forcing myself to read it for the last day, And I'm so happy to say that I am starting to enjoy it again. Now, the reason that I haven't been reading isn't because of how bad this book is. It's because I've been working so much. I've been doing like 5-6 day weeks, and obviously having a 1-year-old and I don't have any family around, it kind of just takes a toll on you. And especially with sicknesses, pretty much being sick at this stage, like every week, every second week, it's just... We are on chapter 30, which is page 293, and I think there's a roughly 140-ish pages left. So I'm excited. I'm going to try and read as much as I can today. I do have a bit going on tomorrow as well. The reason that but it is 9 o'clock, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done. Like, if I can get to at least 350, I'll be happy. But the reason that I've been working so much is because I actually fly out to see family in a week from today. Well, actually 6 days. So yeah, I've been really busy trying to get everything done before I go away. And yeah, the other thing that I'm really loving about this book is the banter. The banter between the two, the smart Alecness, just... Oh, it's so good and it's done so right. I feel like there's not too much too little. It's literally the perfect amount. I mean, some people probably don't like a lot of shit stirring happening between the two people, but me personally, that is my cup of tea, and it suits very well because it's your brother's best friend. Like, normally, I know from me in my personal experience, when it comes to your brother's best friend, you do have that like shit stirring, smart ass retaliation between each other and a lot of banter. It looks like you're teasing each other, but you secretly do have crushes, and it's honestly just the way it plays out. So I am loving this. It's giving me those giggles and kicks, and I'm so excited to see what's going to happen. I feel like the brother Wes isn't going to agree at the start, but then he will come around because they're like long life friends, okay? They've all known each other since high school. Like, they've all grown up with each other. But the rest of the family knows. They know. Like, they say it's obvious pretty much that they like each other. So yeah, I'm going to keep reading and I'll check back. I wanted to lay down, but because the couch is still wet, I'm on the ground on my daughter's couch. It's a little small, but I just finished this sex scene. It went for 2 chapters and Ford's parents walked in. Well, they finished, but it was that intense that they literally dropped, or like pushed the computer and everything on the floor. Like, the place looks like a bomb hit it, and his parents arrived and walked in and seen the mess. His dad is oblivious, but his mum is a sex therapist and she knows. And she actually went up to Rosie and told her that peeing after like helps reduce an infection. How embarrassing. The mum like doing that reminds me of the mum out of Sex Education. Like, that'd just be so embarrassing. I am really loving this. I don't know what to rate it. I really don't know. I'm stuck. I don't think it's 5 stars, but I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Normally I have some type of idea, but... Okay, don't mind the big stack of books over there. I haven't cleaned up. I've just quickly come in here to let you know I have officially finished Wild Love. This, I'm going to say, was a 4-star. Like, it was cute, it was funny, I really enjoyed it. It had me giggling, kicking my feet for a good half of it. It was just more towards the end of the book. The thing is, I went away on a holiday for a week and I just missed out on finishing this. I had about 60-70 pages left before I went away. So I ended up finishing it last night after I came back, and just having that break from it, I just couldn't get back into that same feeling that I felt. So if I did read this all in one go, I reckon this could have potentially been a 4.5 star. But nevertheless, I am definitely going to continue the rest of the series, that's for sure. I really, in the end, loved Elsie Silver's writing. I do think I will be doing her backlog at some stage. So we have the Chestnut Spring series, which actually, while I was away, my partner actually went and brought me a random book. He has no idea what he's looking for, and he got me the first book in the Chestnut Spring series. So I just feel like that's a sign from the universe that I definitely need to go into this one as well. So I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm definitely going to give Elsie Silver a go definitely next year, because I feel like this year is already wrapping up so fast. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a part 3 to this series. I have been enjoying these scavenger hunts and, you know, trying to find a new book to read. I feel like it's easier to put focus into it because it is only one book in the video, which makes it easier for me. So yes, if you really enjoyed this, please let me know, and also drop what you're currently reading in the comments below. I would love to see it and have a chat with you about it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss the next upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!